Debonair. Okay. What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet, y'all. The realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. My bad, y'all. I'm in a damn raincoat. It's been raining all damn day in Florida, y'all. It's been it's crazy. Y'all know how it is well, I mean, if you've been to South Florida, you know. Y'all know how it is during hurricane season, man. Like it's raining like that crazy hard rain. Like you can't even see. You gotta pull to the side and while you drive rain, you can't even see in front of you. That's how hard it was raining, man. Like real crazy, man. But anyway, I had somebody send me this video on TikTok, man. I thought it was an extremely interesting video. I watched maybe like the first 15-20 seconds of it, so I was not able to finish it, so we're going to finish it together. But as y'all can see here, women's time is more valuable than men's time. So ladies, do you believe or do you agree that your time is more valuable, right, than the man's time that's trying to get at you, or maybe any man's time in general? So answer that in the comment section, man. I mean, you know, I'd love to hear your opinion on the matter, but let's get into this.
I'm going to go ahead and say it, and this is going to be considered controversial, but your time is a lot more valuable than a man's time. And the reason I say that is because I'm just borrowing their own logic. They're going to tell you that you're not valuable after 35. Okay? They're going to tell you that you only have a certain number of years where you're in your prime. Okay, being that your time then is limited and it's scarce, that means that your time is going to be more valuable than theirs because they have no limitation.
Real quick. She's trying to conflate a few things and mix up a few things, deflect, push the goalpost, whatever y'all want to call it. It's not that we're saying that you're less valuable at 35. Nobody's saying that. What we're saying is in the dating world, if you're not dating, or I'm sorry, if you're not married or if you're not considered being in a serious committed relationship or want to be in a serious relationship, a lot of guys are going to view you differently. We're not saying that in general 35-year-olds are this, that. No, that's not what the hell we're saying. So there's context to everything. Ladies, if you're 35, first of all, and let me say this, before I even go on to that, she's trying to make it seem like we're saying 35 in general is not valued. At 35, if you're married, ma'am, you're valuable, I should say, to the man that you're damn married to. What are you talking about? So this is the reason why, again, these types of spaces are very important. Very important. Because you'll have people like the detractors, like such as her, that tries to take away the things that you're saying or try to deflect or it's just nonsense and BS in its cap. Ma'am, at 35, if you're married or even in a serious relationship, you are valuable to the guy that you're with, or man or woman, whatever you're interested in, to the person that you're with. So stop trying to let me run it back a little bit, because there was something else she said too.
Of years where you're in your prime. Okay, being that your time then is limited and it's
so prime years. I know I was getting something. The prime years. There's nothing you can do about the prime years, ladies. Just like there's nothing that men can do about them being or not being in their prime in the dating world. The prime years are for women that's dating or maybe want to be in a serious relationship or married. It's not for every damn woman. Not every woman wants to be in a relationship. Not every woman wants to be married. So for the ones that are active in the dating world, I should say, yes, you have prime years. Those prime years typically, legally I have to say 18, but honestly, I would say 21 to 30 or whatever you want to call it. It usually goes from 18 to about 27, 30, maybe even 35, depending on what, right? Your prime years depend on how you look, if you're taking care of yourself, your body, as far as your weight. Do you have any kids? Are you fit, feminine, friendly, whatever you want to call it? All those things also play a factor into whether or not you are considered wifeable in the dating world. But let's keep going.
Scarce, that means that your time is going to be more valuable than theirs because they have no limitation. And you're spending your youth, your prime, trying to be what? Independent? Trying to be the girl that splits bills? When they're going to turn around and tell you you're not valuable after a certain age? Are you fucking stupid? Like, what logic are you operating off of? Oh, his time is just as valuable as mine. No, it's not, because he could continue dating up until the age of 60 and no one's going to tell him that he's not worth shit so long as he has money. If he has money, there are no limitations ever placed on him. But for you, there is. You could be the...
So, This is the perfect example of people speaking from emotions and not logic, ma'am. And she's not wrong. She's just trying to. She's trying to. What's I can't even think right now. She's just really in her feelings. I don't know if she's at the wall or if she's past the wall already. I have so many questions for her. Like, how old are you? Are you single? Are you dating? Are you looking to date? Are you in a relationship right now currently? Like, have you ever been married? Do you have any kids? What? Like, what is going on? I've got so many questions in my head, man. Again, overly emotional. She's not wrong. She's just trying to twist our words around to mean something else, and I personally don't like that. I don't like that. I hate when people do that type of things, those types of things. It's really annoying. I don't like it. Never will, never have, and all that good stuff. Ladies, there are things in the dating world that benefits only you, and there's things in the dating world that benefits only us men. I don't hear any of y'all complaining about the things that benefit y'all. I only hear about the things that does not benefit y'all. What does not benefit you? What does not benefit women in the dating world? What does not benefit women in the dating world is aging, gaining weight, having kids, and all this, that, and the third. All those things does not benefit women in the dating world when it comes to most men. I'm not gonna say all. When it comes to most men. With that being said, ladies, I understand that's probably upsetting. I understand you don't want to hear that. You probably gonna disagree with it, all that good stuff. That's just the way it is. Most men in majority is not going to choose a woman that's in a situation like that, or struggles, I should say, like that, over the 22-year-old chick with no kids that weighs 140 and looks good, or whatever you want to call it. That's just the way it is. Now, what benefits men and what does not benefit men? What does not benefit men in the dating world is being short, being skinny or fat, not attractive in general, not having money, not having a nice car, not having his own spot. What can we do about those things? There's really not much we can do besides level up, besides get active in the gym, besides move up in the company. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Those are the types of things that we can do to try to combat that. There's many ways that women can do to combat what their issues is. Ladies, in majority, you will never not find a man that finds you attractive because of whatever million damn reasons. It may not be the certain caliber of man that you want. That's the issue. It's the caliber of man that you want. I don't see women struggling in the dating world like that. I see women struggling in the dating world because they want a certain caliber, a certain type of man. That's what I see. In other in other words, I see men struggling in the dating world, period. That's it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I only see women struggling in the dating world because they only want a certain type of man. And then I see men struggling in the dating world, period. So please don't try to, and she almost done. Let me just let her finish before I get up out of here, man. Because people like this be pissing me off.
The baddest, richest 40-year-old. You know what they're going to say to you? Well, she's 40. They're going to throw your age in your face. So throw their brokenness in theirs.
She's saying that like they don't do that. Women do this and have been doing. What's that strong song called? I Don't Want No Scrubs. Women's been doing this since the jump. And the reason why I love, let me let her finish. Yeah, please do that.
I'm going to go ahead and say,
please do that, ma'am. I thought she had more to say. The reason why it gets me really upset when I hear these types of things, man, because let me say that for later. I'm very happy. Let me say that. I'm very happy because there's spaces, platforms, things that us men can utilize to have these types of conversations and talks, because it's very important for us to have. We were not able to say these types of things 10, 20, 30, damn 40, 50 years ago. We weren't able to say these types of things. We were able to warn our brothers in arms and all this, that we wasn't able to do any of those things. We were just allowing them to do whatever they wanted to do, and then that's all we could do. Now we're able to have these types of spaces, these types of platforms where we can warn the younger men that's watching, tell them, hey, listen, be careful. Don't do this, don't do that. Blah, 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 blah. We're in those situations where we can do those types of things, and we're going to constantly push forward and be happy about it. This woman, first of all, she's not wrong per se, but she's just trying to make it seem like it's worse than what it actually is, and that's what I don't like. That's not cool. That's not cool. Because again, if the situation was on the other foot, or I guarantee if she herself was in her prime, and this is the reason why I have some of the questions in my head. If she herself was in her prime, she wouldn't be complaining about these types of things. She wouldn't be complaining about that. I want to know how old she is. She looks like she's in her mid-30s. She's probably 35 now, which is the reason why she threw that number out in general. She probably is a single mom, probably have kids or a child or children. Probably married, maybe an ex-wife, who knows? But the thing that kills me the most is when women like her that's already at the wall or damn near past the wall. She's a fairly attractive woman. She's very attractive. So I'm pretty sure she still is getting guys that's trying to holler at her. But I only see women that does this type of stuff when they're at the wall, past the wall, upset about it, and then try to sit there and come at the guys and do all this after. Oh, ladies, you should do this because they're going to do that. Well, ladies has been doing this since, before I was born, for as long as I can remember. Seeing a man and throwing that back in his face that he's broken, he's this, that, and the third. I see women all the damn time, 18, 19, and 20-year-old women that's broken, unemployed, talk about, I don't want no broke ass man. But you're unemployed, ma'am. You don't have any money. Working at Family Dollar, making $10 an hour. Talking about, I don't want no man making $50,000 a year. When that's 4 or 5 times more than what you're making annually. Make it make sense. So now, because you're in your feelings, you're expecting a man that's actually established himself and made something of himself. You want this man to go for you just because, all because of what you got between your damn legs? No, ma'am. That is not how it works. Not here, at least. Sorry. Sorry. So, is a woman's time more valuable? Coming full circle. Is a woman's time more valuable than a man's? No. My time is not more valuable than you either. I'm going to tell you, hey, listen, you're not worth wasting my time, from the beginning. But that doesn't necessarily mean that my time is better than your time. That's just me noticing where I am and noticing where you are and what you could possibly bring to me or bring to the table, what you want to call it. And I believe or I deem it's not worthy or worth it. Shout out to Kevin Samuels and RIP to him, because he says it best. The juice is not worth the squeeze. You're a fruit and I'm a juicer and I'm going to squeeze the juice out of it. It's not worth it. It's either I'm going to look at this juice, it's either going to be too sour, too sweet, too bitter, or just not give me enough juice to drink to quench my damn thirst. It's not worth the squeeze. Why am I exerting all this energy to get all this little bitter ass damn juice about this damn fruit? It's not worth it. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. That's all it is. But maybe y'all think differently. Ladies, I really want y'all to talk about it, man. But I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Until next time, please, man, y'all be safe, America.